What's going on, everybody? It's SVT Vasquez back at it with another video, back at it with another banger, man. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to paint the valve cover on your NB Miata. Let's start the show. Alright guys, so I forgot to film an intro to this video. So the video is going to jump around from a few days ago to today. And at the moment, I'm changing out the gaskets on my camshaft and crankshaft. But in the video, I call them seals, but they're actually gaskets. So don't pay attention to that. They're seals, not gaskets, I believe I call them. But I'm also swapping out my valve cover gasket as well, and I'm still waiting on that to arrive today. So I haven't installed the valve cover yet. That's the last piece that I'm missing before I start filling up the car with fluids again. But other than that, let's start the show. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is I switched a lot of money to switching to Geico. Just kidding, I didn't switch to Geico. But the good news is I'm gonna be trying to fix the Miata again. So this time I'm having a leak here. I'm gonna show you guys. Behind your pulleys here, there's a gasket and I'm having a leak. I don't know if that camera is able to pick it up. Let me zoom in. See all that gunk back there? So there's a leak on that gasket. So I'm gonna need to take these pulleys off and remove the gasket. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna change out the gasket down there as well, so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. And hopefully the car starts running a lot better once I change that, because I have been having idling issues. I have been having idling issues with the car, sometimes just revving a little too low when I come to a complete stop. And another thing that I plan on doing is the Hydra ECU is giving me too many problems. I can't run AC when it's on. It was tuned for AC, but whenever I turn my AC on, the car starts to overheat. So what I decided to do is finally just ditch the Hydra Nemesis and get a Mega Squirt and go that route. Everything I hear about Mega Squirt is amazing, so I'm gonna stop fighting it, go ahead, get rid of the Hydra, buy the Mega Squirt, and then hopefully the car starts running a lot better. I just got an opportunity for a job, so hopefully I get to use it as my commuter. I don't want to be driving my Mustang all the time, putting a lot of miles on it and wasting money on gas. If I can't drive this car, then it has no reason to be in my garage. If I can't fix the issues on it, I'm gonna end up parting it out, which is something I don't want to do. This is the car that I first built and that started this channel, actually, if you're new to my channel. So right now what I'm doing, I'm also gonna change I'm also gonna be changing a seal that's on the oil filter. Hopefully that wasn't leaking either. So there's a seal back there behind the oil filter. These two seals, I'm gonna be cleaning up the valve cover as well, making sure that that's sealed up properly, and like I said, the seal down there. But for now, so far I have drained the oil, and right now I'm draining the coolant so I could take the radiator out. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'll give you guys an update here in a second. I'm also gonna take this time and clean up my valve cover. As you can see, there's a gasket maker on it. There's chips of paint all over it. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up, sand it down, and then make it look a lot better. Okay guys, so in this video I'm not going to show you guys how to change the gaskets out, because I've already done a similar video changing the timing belt off and doing the water pump and showing you guys tricks on how to do that. So if you want to see that video, go ahead and click the tab above. But this time, since I have the valve cover off and I'm going to clean it, I'm going to repaint it, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So let's start that. Alright guys, here we are. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a sanding paper to get off all of this paint off, and you're going to need the paint itself. So I like using the VHT paint. That's what I used on here. And as you can see, I didn't use a clear coat on this, and it lasted me about a year and a half until it started looking bad. But this time I got a clear coat, and that's just going to give you an extra seal on it and extra protection. But you're going to want to make sure that it's heat resistant, because the valve cover does get pretty hot. So as you can see, both of them are heat resistant. So this is the paint and this is the primer to make it look shinier and give it a little bit longer lifetime. So I'm going to start by sanding off the paint that's on there. Then I'm going to clean it up and mask everything up, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like after I'm done with that. Okay guys, so I went ahead and wiped down and sanded the valve cover. As you can see, it's all clean. There's no more glue, there's no more grease on there, and that's really all you need. If you have paint on there already, you don't really need to take everything off, because what's on there, it's already going to be stuck to the valve cover. So go ahead and just scuff up the paint so the other paint could stick onto there. And all you needed to do is keep the grease off so that the paint doesn't have a problem sticking on, and dry it up. After it's dry, you're gonna mask it with tape, areas that you don't need to paint, areas like this, and where your sensors go. So I'm gonna go ahead and mask all that up, and then I'll get back with you guys in a second. Okay guys, everything's masked up, everything is dried up. So I'm gonna put on my first coat, and my first coat is just gonna be a very light coat. You just want to basically get speckles on there so that it sticks to the paint. Once that one dries up, after about 20 minutes, you could put on a heavier coat, and that's gonna stick on easier to your first coat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay guys, this is what it's looking like after the final coat. This is just a paint coat. I haven't put on the clear coat yet, but as soon as I let it dry for about an hour, I'll start with the clear coat. I'm gonna give the paint a little time to cure. I put it out in the sun. I'm gonna let it sit for an hour, and then I'll put the clear coat on, and then let it sit overnight. And I'll be working on the car meanwhile while this cures. And the color's looking pretty nice. We'll see how it looks at the end.
One eternity later.
I went ahead and changed up all the seals. Setting the timing is definitely a hassle doing it on your own, because not only do you have to get this marked up, but you have to get this side marked up and the bottom crank. So both camshafts won't stay in the right position. You have to lock them into place, find out a way how to do that. And I have posted a video of that before, but I finally got it to go in myself. My brother wasn't here to help me, so I had to figure it out. It's finally set. I put everything's buttoned up together, and man, if you guys haven't seen my fan installation video of my radiator with my low profile fans, this really made a difference when installing everything back together. Usually I have trouble putting this part back together, the radiator and the fans, but because there's some space in here now, it just slipped in very easy, and I was kind of surprised, to be honest. I didn't know if I made a mistake or anything, but no, everything went in easy, went back in perfectly, and now it's just time. It's just time to put the valve cover back on, but the valve cover is still on its way. I ended up ordering it online, and it's coming in today. And for the sake of just ending the video and uploading something right now, I'm just gonna show you guys next time if there's any leaks. Once it gets here, I'll install it, start it up, and fill it up with fluid and everything, and hopefully there's no leaks. Hopefully the car is back and running again. I could really use this for work. I start work Monday, so I'll be going out of town actually for my training. Tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up my firearm. I will be carrying a firearm with me, so in the next few weeks I'm gonna be busy with training, and but at the same time, along with the job, I'll be able to spend more money on the cars, because now I'll be having more income coming in, so that's going to be a good thing. Expect new things to come from both the Miata and the Cobra. I have big things planned, and it's going to be coming fast, so I'll record as much as I can. I'll show you guys my purchases. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I have about 400 subscribers now, and I never thought I'd even get this far, and it's been a year-long journey now. I really appreciate you guys subscribing. If you guys know anybody that would be interested in following my page, go ahead, let them know. Share the videos, like the videos, and until next time, I'll see you. Peace.
I'm just all about this money. I don't think about no thighs. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D. Born and raised in the dot. This is real as you gon' see. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D.